How are you feeling today, Toby?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling very good.
Big win last game that I filmed. How are you feeling? Feeling good? Feeling ready? I know this is going to be a very tough game for you guys today.
Yeah, feeling ready, feeling good. Obviously, we lost last week in the league, so I think the boys have just got fire in their belly, and hopefully we see it on the pitch today. But we know how good the Highgate are. Highgate are a fantastic side, and I'm one of those gaffers who I don't mind praising your opposition. I think it's important to recognise the best teams. They're one of the best, if not the best team in North London. So that is the level we aspire to get to. That is the level we aspire to play every week, and we're hoping to knock them off their perch, you know.
Obviously, you feeling, as a manager, you know you got great belief in your team, so I must believe that you're thinking you got a few better players than their players on the pitch.
100%. I always fancy my boys against anyone, you know, and I think as a manager you have to, you know, the confidence comes from me, and if I'm not confident, how they're going to believe in themselves. And yeah, we know a lot of these players, a lot of the boys play with them on a Saturday, they play together, etc. So we know the standard, and this is the standard. Like I said, this is the standard we want to be playing at, because these are the games that are recognised, and these are the games that will get you recognised as one of the best teams in North London.
So you got to beat the best to become the best.
It's simple as that. You know, in the last 5, 6, 7 years, I think they've won the league 4 or 5 times. They've been in London Cup finals. They've been in cup finals. So the fact of the matter is, you got to be the best. You got to beat the best. You know.
Second round in the cup. How are you feeling we're going today? Very hard game against the Wrongens.
Yeah, I mean, we know a lot about the Wrongens because they're obviously within the Prem division of Barnet for us. So we've played against them a few times, normally coming off on top, but we know they've got some great players, and everyone's going to have to be up for the battle today to do well and get through. So, I mean, it's just every game, every week as it comes. Unfortunately, we had one little bad loss against Oakwood in the league, but apart from that, we believe we can win every game we come out against. We're still in all the cups. We want to have a big push from now until Christmas, make sure we're in every competition, and then one final push in the new year. So, I mean, look, last year was gutted, trying to make excuses. A lot of things went against us leading up to that cup final and in the warm-up during the game. However, we want to go one better this year. That was the Nationals, but the London we've got our eyes on as well. We want to do well in this London competition.
Welcome to Enfield Grammar School. This is the London Football Association Challenge Cup Round 2, an all BSFL affair. The Wrongens against Highgate Albion. The Wrongens lining up in the amber and black with Ali Yazgan in goal. Back four of Darius Green, Ben Fleming, Ronell Sappleton and Erjan Hassan. In midfield, Reece Beckles, Richard, Casey Samuels and Harry Grucci Caswell, the captain. Sean Laverty in behind, a front two of Sam Nakanda and Charlie Harris. On the bench, Daniel Kojo, Ricardo Hemmings and Jordan Elaine. The Wrongens are managed by Toby Ogundipe. For Highgate Albion, it's Charles Taylor in goal. Back four of Namdi Harold Egole, Ian Maitland the captain, Aaron Scott and Kyle Brindle, Billy Hayes, Pelly Riley and Christopher Regis the midfielders. The two wingers, Solomon Afori and Tage Kennedy, with James Esprit leading the line. 5 substitutes: Scott Mears, Luke Alfano, Ashley Dre, Akram Mohammed and Richard Ennin. The Highgate Albion manager Adam Shahane. Referee today Nathan Buckle, assisted by Bola Lepa and Georgie Moraro. It's the all dark blue strip of Highgate Albion, kicking from right to left. An early ball forward by Carl Brindle. He's cut out by Darius Green. And a long ball forward. This time it's cut out by Aaron Scott. Long ball over the top. Brindle will get there first. It's being chased by Charlie Harris, and Harris has done ever so well. Brindle recovering the situation. And rolled it into feet of Hayes. Over to the right hand side. Harold Egole being chased by Nakanda. Loops that ball forward down the line. Waiting to receive it is Tage Kennedy to the byline. Can he get the cross in? He can. To a fashion. It's been hacked behind by Erjan Hassan for a corner. Early chance here for Highgate Albion. In comes the corner. It's knocked towards goal by Maitland and then deflected away. It's back in again. This time the header away. Picked back up again by Billy Hayes. Experienced midfielder tries his luck from distance. Easy for the goalkeeper. Harold Egole. Knocked out by Trabzonspor at this stage last season in this competition. Highgate Albion, and Trabzonspor went all the way to the final. Here's Kennedy. Again, he's got to that byline. Can he deliver the cross? He can. And then unable to quite get his foot to it in time was Pelly Riley, and James Esprit just beaten to it by Ali Yazgan. Fleming's long ball forward. That up in the air was actually backwards. Charlie Harris helps it on. That's a good flick, and a chance maybe here. Just over the bar, best chance of the game so far. And it came to the Wrongens. And they beat FC Baller in round 1 away by 2-1, the Wrongens. Throw-in taken quickly. Is that a foul? Well, right under the nose of the referee. He paused, he thought about it, and then Nathan Buckle gave the free kick. This is another good opportunity to get the ball into the box for the Wrongens. It's a shot towards goal and it tips just over Charles Taylor's crossbar. Taylor with the goal kick, and he goes short to Harold Agole. It's another long ball forward, which is cut out at source by Samuels. Back to the goalkeeper. He's done ever so well there, Yazgan. Cheeky little chip beyond the striker and then clears up to the halfway line. One back in the midfield by Highgate Albion, by Christopher Regis, and that's good defending again by the experienced Ian Maitland, the ever dependable defender. And Billy Hayes, flick on by Esprit. Kennedy, in it comes. As a brilliant ball in from Kennedy, and Solomon Afori just needed to get a solid purchase on the end of that, and that would have been 1-0. It's an excellent piece of control by Esprit, surrounded by amber and black shirts. So he does whip the ball in towards the near post, and it's gone straight behind for a goal kick. Still 0-0. They are unbeaten this season, Highgate Albion. Played 6-1-6. Turned around the corner. Done ever so well, Laverty, to return the ball back, and now the chase is on for Harris. Harris inside the penalty area, causing problems for Aaron Scott. Gets the shot in, but it was straight at Taylor. Yeah, Maitland. Silky skills from the veteran. And that's not a bad ball either. Afori can use his pace, gets it forward to James Esprit. Esprit with the back heel. Pelly Riley. Cleared. Looked promising for a moment there, and suddenly defence has turned into attack for the home side. That's good defending by Ian Maitland to head the ball back to the goalkeeper. Still 0-0. Maitland's header away. Regis. And Scott. Cut out by Derry Screen. He goes back to his goalkeeper. Yazgan clears. Billy Hayes stretching. Try to just slip that ball through into Pelly Riley. It's good defending. This is a great run by Billy Hayes. Gets the cross in. He's in front of one and behind the other. Afori rescues it. Chance to get the cross in. Does get the cross in. It's a great ball as well. Got there ahead of Casey Samuels, and it's cleared away. Corner kick. Chipped in towards the box. Maitland nearly got the head to it, but it is dealt with well. And suddenly there's a chance of a counter-attack here for the Wrongens. Defending by Brindle. Nudge in the back. A foul by Charlie Harris. Taylor under pressure. Good long clearance though. Green. Turn forward again. It's out wide to Kennedy. Trying his luck down the left-hand side. Slips it into the near post. It's blocked and cleared. Hayes again. Just didn't quite get enough power on the pass to Kennedy, but Hayes is there. Now Kennedy. Stepping in is Beckles Richard. They have changed their formation today. Home side. Try and counter. Gucci Caswell usually plays in the defensive line. He's playing in midfield today. That's a long ball over the top towards Harris. He's causing 1 or 2 problems for Highgate Albion. That was good defending by Brindle. Big and strong. Gets the clearance away. Over towards the right-hand side. It's brought down by Riley. Before it. Can't get beyond the first defender. It's a nice ball down the middle. This is a chance for Nakanda. Oh, that's a brilliant finish. Opened up Highgate Albion, and Sam Nakanda gives them the lead. This was where it was won back by a brilliant sliding challenge. And then the ball through the middle, and Nakanda leaps through. He's got the better of the defender, and with a right foot he clips the ball beyond Taylor and into the back of the net. Slick finishing, 1-0 to the Wrongens. Therese Green. That will certainly give the Wrongens a lift. Struggled last season, one from the bottom. They finished in the Premier Division. They seem to be faring better this time around. And they're giving Highgate Albion a run for their money in this game, leading by a goal to 0. Here's Regis. Scoops it forward. A foray. He's rode the challenge. What's the referee going to give? He's going to bring it back for a free kick, I think. Or is he? This is where he goes through. Looking at it in slow motion, it looks a little clearer. And it was a penalty. And it's Ian Maitland, who's usually very dependable from this range. And he sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And Ian Maitland makes it 1-1. Mr. Highgate Albion himself with a confident finish, dispatched from the penalty spot. And they're back level in this cup tie. Taylor with the clearance. One in the air, but it will run through to a foray. Goalkeeper did enough, and he picked up a knock in the process. I think he's okay though, Ali Yazgan. Bringing the ball out from the back. It's been given away by Samuels. Shouts for a handball, and the flag stayed down, but the referee's free kick has been given. Won 3 of their 6 matches so far this season, Wrongens. Regis with the ball forward. And a long clearance over the shoulder. Well, he's been caught here, Aaron Scott. Now, was there contact? There were 1 or 2 appeals. Aaron Scott retrieved the situation and managed to get it clear. Playing some good football at times, Wrongens. Made themselves competitive this season. And this was the moment. I think he just got the ball, did he? It's one of those you can debate time and time again, but did somehow get that right boot on the ball. Did Aaron Scott, and that was enough for the referee. All square at 1-1. It's another great long ball forward. And again, looking for it. Harris comes out to Nakanda. We know he can finish from this range. He's got 2 defenders in front of him, but he squirts into the box. Looking for a way to get past Aaron Scott. He's given him the run around. Charlie Taylor down bravely. Up in the air for Billy Hayes. Up in the air from Harold Agola. Closing in on it is Erjan Hassan. Looking to try and win that ball back in the midfield with Sean Laberty. Kennedy. Nice play from Afori. Lovely first touch, and Afori's down the middle. And he's round the goalkeeper. The angle is not that kind for him. And it's good defending. Excellent defending by Ben Fleming. What a big moment that was. Out on the edge of the penalty area. Turn back in. But, behind for a goal kick. Green. Rolls it carefully into Casey Samuels. A free kick, and it was a foul by Tage Kennedy. on Derice Green, but they won't get a chance to take that free kick. Half-time whistle blows. Wrongens 1, Highgate Albion 1.
They've got 3 rapid boys who are just purely for camera. Purely. So we need to make sure, as we were in the first 30 minutes, we're brave on that ball. We're having some courage. You know, we want that ball. Reece wants it every time. Casey wants it. H wants it. Sean wants it. Use these players. If it's not on, recycle and let's go. Try the other side. Let's keep doing the right fucking thing, boys, man.
When we do want the ball, if you don't get it, move out. Allow someone else. You become easy to mark.
But if we do come in, go in behind.
Yeah.
The way we're going to get in is that up, sit and spin. That's
These two are causing problems. Charlie and Sam causing problems.
The only time they look like they're going to get
Fucking
in
hit everything
is
by the
when
front.
they look to play wide. All they're going to do is look to go down the side, and we've got to watch the line of the back 4. Because if I'm stepping up, then you've got to step as well. Because if we're to play them offside, because they're not fucking, we're not going to catch them.
Yeah, I'm shaking the middle as well.
Keep a high line.
Big time.
There's been a lot of indecision. Listen, there's been a lot of indecision at the back as well. None of us have been good today. But we can. That's what I'm saying. And we're still 1-1. And it's a bad half of football. So now if we have a good half. And uphill.
That's it, lads. Come on, man.
Boys, play on that second. Play on the second ball. Even if you think they're going to get the ball at the back, play on their touch. Yeah. There's so many loose touches, but we're not pressuring them. Come on, right, just keep going. Come on, boys.
So we're ready to get this second half underway. All to play for in this cup tie, which needs to be decided today. Billy Hayes, bit of time and space. Riley's ball forward will run all the way through. It's going to be a long throw. It's a good flick on as well. It's got in. And it's 2-1. But it's not going to count. And the goal has been disallowed. And it was Sam the Kanda who found the back of the net, but the referee's whistle put pay to it. There's a deep cross into the box. That's a good save at the near post to deny Richard Ennin. And then again in towards that penalty area. Turning. Forey and shooting over. Here is Richard Enning once more. Can he get the cross in? He can. Forey leaves it. Billy Hayes gets underneath it. Taylor's long kick downfield. Off the defender's head, and Kennedy just past the post and just a little bit too far ahead of Solomon Ofori. Penny Riley. Cut out by Laverty. He clears. And a long ball over the top. And it's one to chase for Nakanda. Oh, that's a hefty challenge by Maitland. And those on the touchline on this near side making clear their thoughts on the matter. It was certainly a free kick, and it was a yellow card as well for Ian Maitland. Ball into the box and cleared away by Highgate Albion. But they're certainly in a cup tie here. Referee's fallen over, but he's quickly to his feet. From Riley. It's Riley again. Hassan. Put it away by Scott. Hassan again. Just trying to squeeze away through. Cleared away. It's a neat turn from Regis. Out towards his right-hand side. Forward by Riley. That's a good ball. Kennedy. I beg your pardon, Ofori. And Ofori denied by Beckles. Richard at the expense of a corner. This is Tage Kennedy. Flicked on. It was Aaron Scott with the head up, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Nice play. And a little ball over the top towards Ofori again. That could so easily have been 2-1, but it whistled across the face of goal. Maitland's header. And as far as Harris, he couldn't quite keep it down. Run by Enin. 4-8. Tees it up to Billy Hayes, who's brought down. And a penalty is given. Billy Hayes sold the dummy. He came rushing in, the defender, and clipped Hayes. And the referee was very quick to point to the spot. Ian Maitland has already got one goal in this game from the penalty spot. He sent the goalkeeper the wrong way last time. Goalkeeper guesses right this time and makes a good save, but the rebound falls straight to Ian Maitland, who rams it home. And Highgate Albion, for the first time in this match, lead against the Wrongens by 2-1. They're going to try and chase this game for the first time, but they've got themselves a corner. Came off of Namdi Harold Agola. And they'll look for an immediate response. And it comes, and the header was just wide. Brindle. Bit of time to get the ball forward from Sappleton. Long ball over the top. This is where they're ever so dangerous. Not a hat-trick of penalties, surely. No, says the referee, not this time. Back in towards that edge of the penalty area, Alfano. Goalkeeper Yazgan comes out. Wrongens manoeuvring forward. Helped on by Grucci Caswell. It's a solid challenge coming in from Sam Nikanda. They're not going to go down without a fight, that's for sure here, the Wrongens. Goalkeeper's been bundled down. And a yellow card has been shown to Casey Samuels. It's waved by Scott, straight over the top. They know that those pacey front men are there in numbers, looking to get beyond the Wrongens defence, and they've got to be careful with that. And this is a really good run forward by Grucci Caswell. Can he get the cross in? He can. Maitland is there with the clearance. It's a corner. And it comes. Header down and it's gone in. And it's 2-2 and Kojo got the final touch. And it's an equaliser for the Wrongens. The substitute, Daniel Kojo.
Hello.
Just gets in with a header and it deflects off a defender and in. Could be heading to extra time here. And it's a throw-in to the Wrongens. Lofted into the penalty area. Good take by Taylor, who's in a hurry to get it forward. Highgate Albion know with those pacey attackers they can still win this, and here they go. This is Kennedy. Tees it up. It's a good challenge to deny Scott Myers as he entered the penalty area. Still alive. Enin. Hit towards goal, that's a really good save. And then cleared away. Brilliant save by Yazgan. Hoisted long. Header from Harold Agola. And then back. Goalkeeper Charlie Taylor. Defended well to keep Highgate Albion at bay for this game, the Wrongens. certainly played their part in a very good cup tie. And it's not over yet. Swift into the box. And Yazgan gets down with it. Long clearance.
Sorry, boy. Sorry,
forward.
Sorry, coach.
This is Ricardo Hemmings, the substitute. Most of the way. And the midfield battle is won by Ennin. Came off of Casey Samuels last. At least that's what Highgate Albion thought. It's Brindle. Free kick given. It's a foul on Ennin. Oh, de Gaulle. Long ball forward. It's taken down nicely and lofted over the goalkeeper. And Aaron Scott has won it in injury time for Highgate Albion. Well, they've had to rely on their two mainstay defenders to drag them through this tricky cup tie. Up from the back, Aaron Scott takes it down, and it's an audacious chip to beat Ali Yazgan. And with 2 goals from Ian Maitland, they have seen off the Wrongens, but my goodness, they've been through the ringer this morning against the Wrongens, who have given them an almighty scare in this London FA Challenge Cup round 2 tie. It's cleared away again. They were behind and they were ahead. Wrongens clawed it back. Highgate Albion have found enough to get them through. Just Wiley, and then the long clearance forward. And the instructions are to just run the clock down. They don't need to run it down anymore. Final score, Wrongens 2, Highgate Albion 3 in a very good cup tie. It's Highgate Albion through to the next round of the London FA Sunday Challenge Cup.
Toby, tough pill to swallow today, man. How you feeling after, man?
I'm feeling all right. I think the boys worked their socks off, so it's hard. I think we matched them and were better than them defensively, midfield-wise and attacking-wise, but I think it's tough when a ref gives you 2 penalties and isn't consistent throughout the game. It's hard to recover from that, you know.
Do you feel like today you guys got a bit unfair call within the 2 penalties that
100%.
you conceded and the last penalties that they didn't get, which was a blatant one?
I think
Where
the
do you
first
feel like
one.
the call?
Sorry, mate. Sorry, but I think the first one was the one where I looked at and was like 100% not a penalty. You know, not only did he come through the back of the centre back initially, Saps got the ball very cleanly, and of course with a slide tackle on a wet surface he travelled a bit and caught him a little, but he got the ball very cleanly, and the referee actually said that. So I think it's just not consistent. The tackle wasn't assertive, it wasn't an aggressive tackle, it was a very clean tackle, what football's about. I just think it's that consistency, you know. The centre back got pushed in his back, and then 2 minutes later their centre back got pushed on the edge of their box and he gave a free kick to us. So even though it was a free kick to us, it was exactly the same stuff, you know. And when you can't talk to refs when they're throwing out their credentials, it makes it worse. We get it, you're a level 5 ref. We're all level 5s ref. All of us are football men here. We all understand the game. We all watch the game. So I think let's not throw credentials. Let's just ref the game consistently. Because as soon as he made the penalty, that's when the decisions, or gave the penalty, that's when the decisions started going downhill. And listen, I don't want to take anything away from Highgate. As I said, Highgate are a fantastic team. Highgate are fantastic boys, you know. They're quality players, quality team. So I don't want to take anything from there, but it'd be nice if the game was judged fairly so we can get 2 fantastic teams going at it and have a fair result at the end.
Do you feel like Highgate is you guys' bogey team where you guys haven't quite get over that stumble block of beating them yet?
Yeah, a little. I wouldn't say bogey, but they're definitely someone who we tend to not get the result going against. We played really well today. Last game we played really well, didn't get the result against them. So yeah, you can say they're our bogey team, but they know it. You can see the way they celebrate at the end of the game. They know we're not just a really good side, we're serious contenders. And I think they know we're going to be coming for the jugular come when we get them in the league.
You disallowed goal. How did you feel about that? I mean, that could have changed the game as well.
Could have changed the game, but listen, I've spoke to the boys, you know, and listen, as much as we want all the decisions to go away, we're fair. You know, initially we thought it came off their player, or the player went offside. Sam was definitely offside and it came off him, so I'm not going to complain. Listen, good refereeing on that side.
Got you back in the game. Do you feel like it was a little bit too late with the goal? 2-2.
It was 2-2. Listen, we knew at 2-2 it's just to make it to penalties at this point. You know, like we spoke to the centre back, it was a great finish, but he didn't mean it. You know, our keeper can't really be getting lobbed on the line, but it's one of those things. They work their socks off. I can't be too hard on the boys. It's just about us focusing on what we can control. We probably could have finished more chances. We probably could have kept possession at times. We probably shouldn't have sat back as much second half, because that's what we did. We crept back, invited the pressure, and we know that with their two strikers, that's what they want. They want you to step back so they can push back and work those channels. So all credit where credit's due, man. Listen, we're going to see them again in the league, so we're going to get the get back.
Big win today, guys. How you guys feeling, man?
It was a tough battle, man, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, in all honesty, I think we were the better team. Should have put some chances away, but great determination. And the big man steps up and scores a classic winner right at the end, honestly.
You've got to gamble. It's a cup game, isn't it? You've got to gamble.
I mean, like, two centre-backs scoring, showing how the attackers how to do it, right?
Ain't the first time.
Well, sort of. It's usually this guy, isn't it? Now I'm about to step in.
How you guys feeling to put the work in, put the game to bed?
Oh, good. It's always a tough game against these guys. This pitch is small, you know, away day, you know, it's raining, all that stuff. But us, we're old school. We live for this.
Yeah.
We live for games like this. A good battle out, you know, right to the end. Love it.
This is what we get up for. This is what we play for, games like this.
So you guys have shown the young boys how to do it then, yeah?
That's normally the way, mate. Yeah.
Can't even play on the carpet.
The last one wasn't given. It was a blatant penalty. What you guys felt about that? Like,
I think, personally, the first one was a bit soft for us, for me. But I think he just didn't want to give free in the game. That was it.
In reality, I think you see it just from the sideline. That third one was the most blatant out of all of them. From a selfish point of view, that could have been a hat-trick of penalties for me. So I
know why he's calling it.
There we go.
centre-back scoring free. But you got two today, so
good man.
As a captain, you did your work today?
I think so. I mean, look, the goals we let in, I'm not going to lie, I think the first one was probably offside that they got. The second one was a lucky, you know, they won the first header, but a deflection off the knee. They didn't really have any real chances as such, so I think we've done all right on a small pitch. I think we were the deserved winners. Game done.
So the best team went through then?
Yeah, definitely.
And you guys are on for the next one, I guess then, yeah? Because you guys, do you think your performance today, can you bring that to the next round, or do you feel like you have to play a way more better?
We've got levels to step up, I'm going to be honest. I'm not trying to be big-headed, but we can play a lot better. You just got to turn up on the day and deal with the conditions that are given to you and the opposition.
Yeah, I think this is where our squad's good. You know, we've got a lot of older people like ourselves who are experienced and needed for games like this. Take us out on a bigger pitch, a carpet of a pitch, and we've got players that can play unbelievable techers as well. So we're ready for whatever challenge comes ahead, you know?
All right, then. Thank you guys, man. Big win today. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the evening, yeah?
Cheers, bro.
All right, thank you, boys, man. Appreciate it.